How many words po? Investigation.
Do you think this
investigation will be fair?
Excuse me. Hey ma'am, musta po? Yes sir, pero
If you look at the complaint act today, they actually recognize accusations against her are actually recognized as allegations, unsubstantiated, unproven, and at the end of the day, incredible, and made by a witness whose also himself lacks credibility in this respect. So, you know, I hope that this case is disposed of quickly as justice demands. We have done our part. Ms. Barreto will continue doing her part. You know, for the moment, let's see what happens. We don't want to preempt, but we have made our position very clear. We believe that if justice should be followed, the complaints against Ms. Barreto should be dismissed. Thank you.
Ma'am Gretchen, short message lang po please. Nagtitiwala po ba tayo sa proseso? Tayo po ay naniniwalang lalabas ang totoo. Ano pong gusto niyong sabihin po sa publiko?
Nothing for now. Yes. Thank you.
Ibinasura ng Mandaluyong Prosecutor's Office ang 5 reklamo na isinampa ng kampo ng negosyanteng si Atong Ang laban kina Julie alias Tutoy Patidongan at Alan Bantiles o Mr. Brown noong Hulyo. Nag-ugat ang reklamo sa mga pahayag na nagbabansag kay Atong Ang bilang mastermind umano sa missing sa Bungeros. Naging dahilan ng dismissal ang kakulangan sa factual details at sapat na ebidensya. Nagpasalamat naman si Patidongan sa naging desisyon ng korte dahil napatunayan umano nitong hindi siya gumagawa lamang ng kwento.
Some of the respondents filed their respective kontrasalaysay, nakapaghain na sila. So the case is now submitted for resolution. So naniniwala kami sa integridad, sa probity, sa uprightness ng Department of Justice, ng panel ng prosecutors, that they will uphold the rule of law.
So there's no need to reopen the case. Parang yun yung gusto nung defense eh. Gusto nilang
ang ruling kanina is the case is now submitted for resolution. So if they want to question that, it's their call.
So what are you looking forward to, sir?
Naniniwala ako that later on justice will prevail. And I am very much confident with the legal system of the Philippines.
Mag-aantay na lang tayo ng desisyon ng Department of Justice. Siguro makakamit na ang hustisya ng mga pamilya na nawawalan.
It is a different venue, magkaiba yung stage ng proceedings, and I cannot divulge information sa nangyayari sa Manila because of the sub judice rule. Ibig sabihin na kapag ang isang legal issue, legal matter ay nasa husgado na, meron ng judicial cognizance na hindi ka na pwedeng magbigay ng disclosures that might affect the decision.
You're the counsel din po.
Oh, I'm representing the Patidongan brothers, all of them.
As responded, umaasa pa kayo na matatanggal, hindi kayo makakasuhan. Ano po yung nakikita ninyo kapag dumating sa korte?
Yes, alam naman natin talaga lahat kung sino ang mastermind dito. Yun lang.
Pero sir, gaano kabigat yung ebidensya na hindi latag yun?
Mahirap magsalita eh. Doon na siguro sa husgado natin makikita. At alam naman nila na hindi naman ako basta-basta lulutang ng ganito. Within 16 years ako kay Mr. Atong Ang kung wala akong pinanghawakan agin sa kanya.
Ever ba kung dadala sa korte, nakikita niyo yung possibility na mag-testimony kayo?
Yes.
Ano po ang nakikita ninyo, paano po mag-cooperate po kayo?
We will just cross the bridge when we get there, okay?
No problem.
Submitted for resolution pa lang. Hintayin na lang natin kung ano man yung resolution. Ano lang naman yan eh. It can be for filing, for dismissal. Kapag for filing, may criminal information. Tapos yung court magdedetermine ng probable cause for issuance ng warrant of arrest. Tapos yan hulihan na.
Pero sir, tama no, pati Dongan Brothers, lahat po nakasabit sila ng counter nila.
We do not call it counter. We call it sinumpaang salaysay.
Sir, discretion naman ng panel kung kailan ilabas yung resolution. Pero on your
Yes.
part, anong gusto nyo?
Panawagan ba kayo sir?
Mabilis? Anong gusto nyong...
We do not want to pressure the Department of Justice. Pero naniniwala kami na kayang-kaya ng team ng Department of Justice to. At naniniwala kami na yung panel na bumubuo na that will finally resolve the case ay merong mataas na integridad at incorruptible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So good afternoon. I am Attorney Rafael Martinez of the prosecution. Here we are to report that in the case of PNP CIDG versus Charlie Chuhai Ang, aka Atong Ang, the department officially reports that the case is now submitted for resolution. In the earlier hearing, 16 respondents filed their counter affidavits, and this, in addition to this, to clarify, in addition to the 16 respondents who have filed their counter affidavits, 35 respondents filed respective affidavits today, with the exception of one respondent, Orapa, who through counsel manifested that he will file his counter affidavit within today. So, but as of this hour po, this case is now submitted for resolution, and we would expect that the panel of prosecutors will determine, assess the evidence, and see if it meets the quantum necessary to proceed to preliminary investigation. Now, in accordance po with DC number 15, that is DOJ Department Circular number 15, the quantum of evidence is prima facie evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction. So, pag na-meet po itong quantum of evidence, we will now have sufficient basis to proceed to trial. So now we will just have to wait po. Hintayin na lang po natin ang resolution ng panel of prosecutors, and we assure the public, the department assures the public that it will be done in accordance with the law and that no one will be spared. We will go where the evidence leads.
So siguro sa Filipino lang, ano ibig sabihin nun? So kapag naisampa sa kaso, kayo talagang sigurado kayo, ano yung inaasahan sa atin?
Bale ho, since yung quantum of evidence po ngayon, ayon sa DC 15 po, inuulit po natin, ay prima facie evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction, mas mataas na po siyang quantum of evidence kumpara sa dati na probable cause lang. Ibig po sabihin nito, na magpunta natin sa court or sa hukuman, masisigurado po natin na yung ebidensya ay sapat na para ituloy ang kaso at managot ang kailangan mga managot. Hindi po yan, to clarify lang po hindi po yan ibig sabihin na ang evidence as it stands is enough to put anyone to jail. Okay, we're not saying that. What we're saying is that there is sufficient evidence na pagpunta po ng trial ay may magagamit tayo, may ipipresenta sa huwes, at ang huwes may sufficient evidence to determine whether or not the guilty should be held convicted. Okay?
Sir, may update na po ba tayo dun sa search na ginagawa sa Taal? Nagpapatuloy pa po ba yun or nag-end na siya?
So ma'am, to answer that is ongoing pa din po ang Operation Taal. But if we may just give a report, as of within the period of July 10, 2025 to October 12, 2025, there have been 60 total number of operations, 35 of which had recoveries. So sa 35 po out of 60 may recoveries na nakuha, 25 are without. Tapos total number of bones recovered and submitted for examination is at the number 981. Okay? This includes 3 sets of human remains from the cemetery consisting of 264 bones, 264 bones. And the total number of human bones as per the office of Assistant Secretary Eliseo D. Cruz is 887. Again, all of this po is as of October 12, 2025.
Pero Sir, naman itong mga nakaraang linggo, may mga bago bang nakuha uli ng mga buto?
Wala pa po, no? So we have not received any news yet from the CIDG nor in any investigative law enforcement agency. Ang huling report po natin ay no October 12. Yun lang po ang huling operation na naganap.
Pero everyday pa rin, sir, yung operation?
Hindi po everyday nagaganap ang operation, but we have not received news that tapos na po siya. Okay, so it will not be accurate for us to state that everyday operations are being conducted.
Pero sino ba, sir, magsasabi dapat na tapos na?
Ang PNP po mismo through would be course to us, which will be course to the Department of Justice, and makakarinig po kayo ng official statement sa amin kung tapos na po ang operations.
Yung DNA ba, sir, may update sa DNA investigation?
So,
nag-put link to the missing sa Pomeros?
To answer your question, so the short answer is none yet. Okay, we cannot with accuracy say that there has been. Ang masabi lang po namin ay the total number of reference DNA samples collected from the families is 33. So reference lang po ito. No, at least we have basis upon which we can compare yung DNA that we collected. But to answer your question, sir, wala pa po.
Pero antayin pa ba yung yung finding DNA result bago mag-file na appropriate charges? Kailangan ba antayin?
Of course, sir. So again, the DNA results will go into whether or not sufficient evidence exists to be able to proceed to trial. No, again, investigation, or rather to proceed to preliminary investigation. Kasi at this stage po, we are compiling the evidence in accordance with Department Circular number 20, which states na case build up po, no? Case build up. Law enforcement and the prosecution are doing their part to ensure that may ebidensya po na magagamit to proceed to trial. So kasama po lahat yan.
Sir, we can...
Ayun o.
Pinakaisa ka kasi. Unas ka muna.
May tissue, sir.
Ayan, sige sir.
Hindi naman tuloy.
So, ibig sabihin, wala pang mga ebidensya na nagagaling doon sa retrieval operation para dito sa mga complaints filed against kay Atong Ang?
Well, wala pa pong evidence sufficient, no, to proceed. Hindi po fair statement to say na walang evidence totally, but again, for us to say kasi as of now that the evidence is sufficient na meron na talaga would be premature. And again, the department wants to make it clear that the assessment of the evidence will be based entirely on the panel of prosecutors. Okay, so unless they have issued a resolution, hindi po tayo pwede magsalita as of this moment.
Sir, clarify ko lang. Sabi mo yung total ng na-recover na bones sa 900 plus.
Yes, ma'am.
800 something human bones. Yung remaining, ina-analyze ko ba to determine kung human bones din siya or ni-roll out na surgeon?
Well, the number of human bones po is 887. So yun po yung human bones. The rest po would be, well, hindi pa unidentified pa po yan. So human remains po eh. I cannot state no, the information we currently have is does not specifically identify the types of bones there. So
sir, yung bones ba nadala na kay
sorry.
Kay Dr. Fortune.
Oo nga sir, may update
kasi
ba
di ba
dun sa
papa-identify
yung partnership with the UCO sa UP?
We'll have to get back on you. That to do, ma'am.
Attorney, clarification lang. So, iintayin ba yung resulta ng DNA analysis bago mag-decide yung panel kung dismissed or proceed to court?
Definitely, sir. Yes. The answer to that is yes. Again, we'll have to wait for the DNA evidence before we can accurately assess kung may sufficiency. Pero that's not to say po, no, that's not to say na if the evidence as it stands warrants a finding na may prima facie evidence to proceed to trial, hindi na po natin kailangan tinan pa yung DNA evidence. Okay? It may add to whatever evidence we have now, but if the assessment by the panel of prosecutors is that there is sufficient evidence to proceed to trial, given what we have on hand, there will be no need to look into the DNA evidence or to wait for the results of the DNA examination. I'll have to get back on you.
So, yung sa DNA results, kailan expected malalabas? O sa mga sample?
Wala pa pong ano dyan, wala pong definite date. But of course, the department will issue a statement kung meron na po talaga.